Okay, this is some reduction trigonometry. Let's just do it. When you see the sine of 90 plus theta, when you see this 90 degrees, it's a cofunction and you switch from sine to cosine. Up there, sine is positive in that second quadrant, so it must just be positive cosine theta. There you go. This is 180 degrees. Adding theta means you've moved into the third quadrant, and sine's negative there, minus sine theta. Minus an angle means you've bent down into the fourth quadrant. So sine is negative down there where y's negative, so it's minus sine theta. The tangent of 135 is really the same as the tangent of 45 degrees. That's the reference angle. But tangent is negative in that second quadrant where this is, so it's minus the tangent of 45 degrees. You're subtracting a negative, so it's a minus there. It's going to turn into a plus, but the sine of 180 degrees, if you just draw a quick little sine wave between minus 80 and 180, you're demonstrating that you know that 180 degrees, the sine of it is 0 without a calculator. So that's why that's just 0. Well, hey, what have we got here? Minus sine times minus sine is plus sine squared. Sine squared plus cos squared is 1. 0 minus minus 1 is just a positive 1. 1 divided by 1, the answer is 1. Let's look at the next question. It's a little bit more involved. It's an identity, question 1.3. But you see this sine of 2x, you say the left-hand side equals, there's only one thing you can do. Replace it with 2 sine x cos x. On the bottom, if you choose 2 cos squared minus 1, you've got 3 to choose. This is such a good one because 1 minus 1 is 0. It gets simpler. And all you're left with is the 2 cos squared. Well, cos here, 1 cos x, and 2 cos x is multiplied together here. One of them cancels, just 1 survives. And 2 divided by 2 cancels, which is 1. And so you're just left with sine x over cos x. That's tan x. I proved that it's equal to the right-hand side, tan x. Now we can use this whole thing. The tan of 75 degrees should be the sine of 2 times 75, the sine of 150. Over 1 plus the cosine of 2 times 75. See, I'm using this property to be able to write this down. So there's your first step. But the sine of 150 is the same as the sine of 30. The cosine of 150 is a reference angle of 30, but it's negative. The sine of 30 degrees is equal to a half. The cosine of 30 degrees, use your special triangle and show it's root 3 over 2. Now, how does this work that we're going to get out with 1 over 2 minus root 3? Well, let's see here. This is 1/2 here. And on the bottom, we've got 1 plus this minus. That's minus. What if we multiplied the top and bottom by 2? We're allowed to do that with a fraction by the same number. 2 times a half would give me the 1 here. 2 times 1 would give me 2. 2 times root 3 over 2, the 2's would cancel. Hey, that's it. I'm showing that it actually equals that. Well, there we go. 1.2 and 1.3 all